Sorry for that abrupt ending. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess with Thinker2112 and...
The Lightning Spirit 78.
Alright.
And, yeah, she's... Oh, wait. She's talking about spirits. Spirits, more or less, are just, like...
regular old folks.
More or less, yeah.
And they don't even know that they're spirits. It's kind of like the Sixth Sense. The dead people who don't know they're dead.
I see dead people.
Oh wow, you do that well.
Thank you.
You're a big coup, what the? That's what it sounds like.
I know, I love listening to her dialogue, because it's, I don't know, it sounds so weird sometimes.
I forget, my mom heard me playing the game once, and she thought it was funny just hearing that voice.
Yeah, my one friend is like, is she saying something? I'm like, yeah, well, what is she saying? I'm like, look at the text. It's like, but that doesn't make it, that doesn't even sound like what the text is saying. I'm like, that's the point.
Alright, so to get past the spikes, you have to open the floodgate and let the water in.
It's kind of narrowly not even touched on by floating. Seriously, I would be scared to death if I was like, I would be like,
Yeah. This is when it gets kind of dangerous because if you are floating in water, you cannot attack. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So you have to be careful where you're going.
Exactly, and the soldier's like, what are those things?
Are they, like, supposed to be rats or something?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, they kind of look like rats.
Wow, much worse than what we have in the subway here.
Oh, yeah. They look like spider rats. Wow, nothing just came at me, wow.
And I don't know how I managed not to get hit in that part.
I was gonna say, that was actually kind of impressive, considering that one just, like, lunged at your face.
Again,
oh, go ahead.
I've said this before. It's like these I don't know what that. Oh, I guess it opened that gate and let out more baddies. But I've said this before. I don't know where these guys' survival instinct went. It's like, why do you attack something much bigger than you are?
Exactly. It makes no sense, and he's cowering in a corner.
Alright, so now, after a couple wrong switches, I find the one that opens the other floodgate and lets the water out.
Yeah, more or less it's kind of a water in, water out kind of thing.
And another thing that never changes about the Zelda series, that noise.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm like, every Zelda series has that noise. And I like how how clear this one sounds.
Yeah, I think that's because I have the Wiimote microphone shut off, so it's coming through the game audio. That's like I said, I turned the microphone off. It's like, okay, so you're just getting really crappy audio, and the battery's running down faster.
Exactly. Yeah, I do the same thing with my Wiimote. I kind of have the sound on and off all the time. I don't know why, but oh well. It saves battery life, so whatever. Okay, and she's saying how we kind of have to take a detour. By the way, are you... Okay.
Honing your senses.
Oh, honing your senses. Looks like the spirit's in there. Okay, where in the world could we be?
And Midna's still screwing with me.
Oh yeah, she knows everything and we don't. It's like, you are a jerk.
And...
wow, that's big.
Okay, they do have the stairs going in the right direction, which means in the GameCube version they have the stairs going in the wrong direction.
Which makes no sense, but once again I say Nintendo logic.
If you know what I mean. I mean, the thing is that, like, castles, the spiral staircases are always in this direction so that the attackers will have they will have less space to swing their sword, and the defenders will have more space.
Ah, I see. And, wow, she fell. I mean, she didn't fall, but you know what I mean. It sounded like it.
And I smacked my head against the wall. So, Midna jump, basically, when you see that icon, press up, and then Midna will let you do jumps that you could not do before. You jumps much further than you could do.
Exactly, which I found that to be a nice touch.
And I think you made this point, but why are there ropes across this place?
Yeah, who put them there? So obviously somebody had to, but...
Yes. And more bats.
Of course. Gotta hit the piece.
Oh, I've had my difficulties with bats, particularly in Freeze Flame Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh no, those things. Oh, I remember those.
I was calling them Keese even though they're not actually called Keese, just because of how annoying they were. I figured they must be Keese.
I was gonna say, they have to be some kind of Keese offspring. And of course, like every game, Zelda's an exception. There's always some kind of bat-like thing that's in a game that annoys the crap out of you.
Oh,
so
that's...
Keese.
Have you ever been on the site, tvtropes.com?
I've heard of them. But I think I know exactly what you're thinking of.
One of the tropes for video games is called goddamn bats.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And my friend was telling me about that the other day, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
And yeah, there are a lot of tropes that, like, anyone who's played video games it's just so funny. There's one, what else? There's Turns Red, also called Pissy Boss Mode.
That's great.
Which always, like, particularly worries me in Xenosaga, because I know that, like, it's like, crap, okay, I know that once I get this boss down to a certain number of hit points, it's gonna do something like, speed itself up, or, double in strength.
Yeah, more or less a desperation kind of thing.
Yeah. Of course, in some games that also applies to the player characters, limit breaks and things like that.
True, which I enjoy, very nice.
So here are more soldiers.
So yes, we have more soldiers here, and that wasn't exactly the person Midna wanted to introduce you to.
No, he's not significant enough.
Yeah, that soldier is not significant enough to be part of the plot.
And now Link really strains his head and neck.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's pushing with his legs.
Perhaps. Oh, birds. I hate those bird things.
I figured, okay, if I kill you now, you won't annoy me later.
Exactly, especially there's a lot of platforming that you have to do here. I won't spoil what and when, but...
I really wish this game had a manual jump button. I thought that would have... Yeah. But honestly, it's one of the few complaints I have about this game. Like I said, it's my favorite of the Zelda series, so...
Yeah, it's definitely one of my personal favorites. I love this game.
Oh, I should stop playing with this thing. It probably makes noise.
I didn't even hear anything.
Oh, I have a purple little gel squishy thing that I put it on my keyboard so that I can just rest my hands on it rather than the hard and, kind of sharp corner of my computer.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I've had some of those things in the past. These things are always so fun to play with.
So I finally got to where I'm going.
Woohoo!
And...
Alright. Hello, what's this?
It's Darth Vader!
Blah, blah, blah.
Link certainly thinks it's somebody evil.
Link, I am your father.
Now Link's like, huh?
And it's like, oh, you're hopeless.
But I like screwing with your mind.
Exactly. Midna? You remember my name. I'm honored. So, this is the one whom you spoke of before. Now it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess so do.
What a flattering compliment.
You were in person.
I could just imagine her petting him and saying, "Good doggy."
I know, it's like, I'm sorry, puppy. Oh, there's the I'm sorry. Poor thing, he has no idea where we are or what's happened. So, don't you think you should explain to him what's going on? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess.
Yeah, I really don't get that line for reasons that will become clear later.
Yeah, listen carefully. I have a couple theories, but I won't say anything. There was once a land where the power of the gods is said to reside. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed. And, yeah, more or less turned into the world of Twilight. It's been turned into the world of Twilight. And now we get an awesome cutscene.
Hyrule Castle, obligatory Hyrule Castle music.
With soldiers preparing for battle.
Well, no wonder the kingdom's in trouble. If that's all the soldiers they have...
I know, it's like, is that all you got?
Maybe all the other ones are already dead? I don't know.
Or on vacation.
Guys, this really isn't a good time to take your leave. Can you hold off for a couple more weeks?
I know, it's like they come back, I'm back from vacation. What happened here?
It's more of the pancake heads.
Yeah, more or less.
And it's Swishy Guy.
Hello.
Really, he is very swishy, I just noticed.
Wow, that guy has a creepy atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. And also makes weird noises. It's time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land of Hyrule. Life or death? But thou must. Thou being Zelda.
I was gonna say, a good princess knows when to surrender.
It's so pretty.
You know.
That looks like Link with a big tongue sticking out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't really look like a goddess, but okay. Whatever floats Nintendo's boat.
And that guy goes all Trogdor on the castle.
Yeah, I will burn an angel castle.
Twilight covered... Oh, wait, that's Zelda. Your line.
Yeah, Twilight covered Hyrule. And I didn't see what she said.
Well, I got in your way there.
That's okay. Within the Twilight they live on, unaware they've been turned into these spirit forms. All people know. Now, all the people know now is fear.
Alright. So I will actually tell you now we're about 12 seconds from the end.
Okay, so we will see you guys next time?
Yeah, maybe I give the warning too early. Okay, well, see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.